Football is here and the world continues to smile. It's exciting times from the Prem to the Saudis to Lear now thriving in pink. From Champions League to Europa and unfortunately no Europe for some of us. Super Sunday is upon us. I'm your host Jay Paris and we speak in all things football powered by the Inside Show and we are live. What's up boys? What's up boys?
Wait, before we go on, Gents, remember what the show was called last
Immediately,
year?
bro.
No, remember what the show was called last
We got
year?
it. True. But we got a new guest. Let's at least introduce our
But
new
before we go, what
Okay.
was the show? Europa League teams.
Yeah.
For me and you last year, that was the show's title. Now this year,
The hosts must eat
Nah.
the humble pie.
You guys will be back.
No, but at least I said, from Champions League to Europa League. Unfortunately, some of us know Europe at all. So I'm putting us all there.
Now Europa is in the
feel-
intro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No,
we had our own thumbnail for it last year.
But
Nah,
it's cool,
but-
bro. Go ahead.
when is the Europa draw, bro?
Today, it's today.
Is it today? Ish, we the
Yeah.
next day, but it's
Uzbekistan.
hey, bro.
You're gonna play funny teams now, bro. Enjoy.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna play the teams you all used to play.
You know, Jay, the
Eish.
funny thing is Man United and Liverpool have the same chance of winning the Champions League this year. And we're not even in it.
Facts.
Bro, who's
That's
this guy?
100%. Yeah, okay, true that.
Who's this guy?
Okay, yeah, so we have Chad Ruka LaRue, bro. It was so dope. Obviously, just hitting you up, and then immediately, bro, you were like, "Yo, let's do it, let's go for it," and we definitely appreciate that. Chad Prince over the side, when he saw it, he was buzzing, bro. He was like literally buzzing. Let's go. So yeah, it's good to have you, broski.
No, 100%.
You can just introduce yourself, bro. I know you've been to Anfield as well. Maybe
100%,
tell us a
Old
bit
Trafford.
about that and tell us a bit about the experience, and then we can get into it.
No. Thanks for having me, guys. Firstly, it's nice to be here chatting football. It's a passion of mine, obviously. Liverpool, best team ever. I have been to Anfield, as you've mentioned, and Old Trafford as well. I don't really want to talk about that too much. But the atmosphere that side is amazing. Like, it's something that everybody, at least every fan, should experience at least once in their lifetime, I think.
So were you at the COP?
I didn't sit in the COP. I sat in the COP when I did the stadium tour, but not on match day. I watched the Merseyside derby there back in 2013. I think 2017, 18. I watched United versus Liverpool game at Old Trafford. That was the year we won the league, actually. Just by the way, so that was nice. It was nice.
Oh, at least you got that experience, bro.
Exactly.
One of those games.
How difficult is it? Like, I know you've been a few times. Right?
Yeah.
But like, I know people that are even there. Like my friends that have moved to the UK are speaking about like ticket access is not as easy.
It's not.
So like, did you go via those trips where they
Yeah,
advertise
exactly.
for,
So
like-
yeah, we booked via those packages, and in that way, what I noticed was with the United fans, they were given other people's season tickets. So because
okay.
my dad's a United fan, unfortunately,
Yeah.
they gave him
Your father's not impressed with you. He's very disappointed.
100%. But I'm disappointed with him too. So it goes both ways. But yeah, it's not easy getting
Tottenham
tickets.
shit.
Sure.
So
This guy is
so
getting everything.
so the co-host just stepped in. Jezo, what's poppin', bro? I see you got the Spurs.
Yes, you confuse the enemy.
Blasphemy!
Blasphemy! Man misses 1 week of all things football and he comes back at
I thought he was a Brighton fan also.
I switch it up, I switch it up. We love
Vamos.
football out here.
Nah, most definitely. But let's get into it. Obviously, we in match day 4, right? Match day 4 coming up. It's so exciting. The predictions last time was hot, but today we're gonna have our final predictions because I think it's one more day of the transfer. But let's speak. What's been the highlights for you, gents?
To be honest, it's been a tough window for our team, I'd be honest. Liverpool, we haven't secured the players we should have. I think we're still short a couple of signings at least. I know they're looking to get the Gravenberch deal over the line, which is a good one. Our midfield is a bit short in numbers. We've obviously lost like 6 midfielders this season. But I still think we're a bit short in defence, honestly.
Yeah, I saw Nat Phillips went on loan as well.
Yeah.
To Celtic or somewhere in the Scottish Prem.
Yeah, Nat
Celtic.
Phillips was good, bro, but I don't think he was
Yeah.
gonna be like a good player for us. Bro.
I just see he was decent backup during that year when you guys struggled and him and Reece
Yeah,
Williams
correct.
had to play.
Correct.
So I feel like he's not bad backup to have, and the fact that you guys might face like Konate already. So I'm just saying,
But we said that the last time. We
Yeah.
know he's injury prone.
Exactly.
But when he plays, he's amazing.
But if you're not signing
That's
anyone
the thing.
else,
But
rather
availability,
don't let
you
someone
need
go.
that, right?
Facts.
You need availability.
It's just me.
And on your side, Chad,
Bro, yo, I think...
you had a
it's
draw
really-
last weekend,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
At the Emirates.
But please, bro, please watch the game. Please watch the game in
A
its
draw's a
entirety.
draw, bro. Chad's always on some like, no, but this.
no,
like
bro.
the last time when he
I'm
said
all
no,
about the
they
full
scored a
90
goal
minutes,
at Old
bro.
Trafford,
No,
bro, but it was
Let's not go
offside.
back to that. That was a goal, bro. Martinelli's gonna make good in this
Chad,
game
it's a
on
new
Sunday.
season.
Yo,
So
Chad
please.
still speaking about something and he says was a
Chad
goal.
sees.
That
It
wasn't
was,
a goal.
bro. That was a goal. But anyway, bro, I think it's been a bit of a... I wouldn't say rough start. It's just me trusting Arteta. I think with Partey as a right back, removing Gabriel, moving Ben into centre back, trying to force Guy into the team. It's just like, hey, will this actually work? You know, but tactically, I trust my boss. I think in the first game when we played the Knots, I could see the vision. I don't know if we play that against United though.
I was about to ask, do you
Yeah.
think he plays
Yeah.
how he played last season against United,
So
or he
that's
tries
the
his
thing.
new things again?
I don't think we experiment against United, but if we want to create that identity, we have to make tough decisions. If we want to be that type of team, we need to make tough decisions. If Partey needs to sit on the bench, he needs to sit.
Yeah.
If Kai needs to sit on the bench, he needs to sit. You know, and that's the dilemma we're having now. It's trying to please everyone in the team. And I see my fellow Arsenal fans are going wild about it. I'm just like, you know what? Tactically, Arteta has proven himself. I think we just need to give him more time. I'm not as happy as I was last year this time. Because last year we were playing amazing
But it seems like you
football.
guys was one bad game and the fans just...
That's
But Arsenal
Just lost it,
No,
yeah.
that's
Arsenal
Arsenal
fans for
fans,
you,
bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying
We love game to game, bro.
That is Arsenal fans,
That's
bro.
Arsenal fans for you. We love,
AFTV needs to eat.
no, we love game to game. So
Guys,
that's
feed
facts.
the family.
And
We
Arteta's out here playing like it's FIFA, trying to please everyone, happy.
I actually think that's what went wrong for them last season. The fans weren't used to being there, and when things started going wrong, they crumbled.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they just crumbled.
Facts.
On your side, Snare, a lot of transfers. You like snatching players, bro.
All the time.
snatchers.
That's really happening.
You'll have no scouting at Chelsea.
Absolutely
Whatsoever.
nothing.
Even
What is your plan?
Palmer, bro.
No, what is going on at Chelsea?
Nah, you know what Chelsea does?
45 mil, bro.
Just the big team has just had one net player.
Yeah, they're the Sundowns of the Premier League.
Basically.
Why not? We just need the success now.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
dominant success, but that's not gonna happen.
But the last time I saw this man, but I never saw him. I was watching the show.
Hey, bro. It was
Yo, man's heart was so.
It was.
But now
I was in
But
a.
he's giving his props. On the last show, he called Caicedo. He said, no, guys, I think I'll... And we all said to him, no. Caicedo's going to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Why is better?
Yeah, but it's alright.
But-
He messed up a little bit in that last game.
and I
The second game was decent.
Yeah.
His second game was decent.
Yeah.
and I think, sorry, broski, I actually think the Ryan deal is a lot better than for me personally.
The Ryan.
Yeah. If it does.
Gravenberch.
Actually, on these
Okay, yeah.
Friday morning shows, it's difficult to like be excited and say, nah, this is gonna happen, because then immediately, like an hour later,
know.
something,
But please, something
We'll see.
switches.
we'll see. But yeah,
Even
broski.
good Klopp, bro, with that one. Like I said,
Just now, Chelsea comes and scoops Gravenberch just before we.
That would be a terrible choice, but we never know. I think we're getting too many signings. I don't know if everyone's gonna get enough game time, enough chances to show their skills and stuff. The signings are good. The players are good from watching. You know, when you don't really know a player and you watch their previous games from their previous clubs, the players look good. Players look solid. I don't know, man. Signings could be better.
Could be better.
I just want to know.
No.
What's
No, you know why? You know why?
Chelsea.
So listen to why I'm saying it could be better, right? I understand all the signings are like youth and stuff and pretty young players who don't have that much of an experience, but I'd like one or two solid, experienced players to sign, you know?
I feel like you've been
Tough to
signed.
please. Tough to please. You know when you
Doesn't
spend
matter.
My guy
Listen,
signed
it doesn't
Europe,
it doesn't matter but it doesn't matter if I'm signing 19, 20, 21-year-olds who have been playing pro football for like 2 years. 2-3 years.
Consider the fees there. Like, you guys are tough to please. 100 more players, and
Yeah.
you're not sufficiently, happy. I
Like
don't know.
you're in that same midfield. You've got 215 million between two players. Enzo,
Like a-
And Caicedo.
Lavia's gonna eat
unfair.
and Lavia's gonna
Is
eat
it unfair?
bench, bro.
And what about Lavia?
No, but
Yeah,
is it
65.
unfair?
Ah, come on, guys.
Is it unfair
You
though?
He's gonna
No,
eat
you
bench.
sign for such big fees, and then you say no, they need time. Then buy him for 20 million.
Yeah.
If he's
And work on him then.
What? So I read a thing about like Jude and how he's hit the ground running at Madrid.
Oh,
What a
player.
player.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the guys
what
were
a
saying
player.
when
What
you
a
spend
player.
100 mil on a player,
That's
that's
what
what
you
you
want.
expect.
That's what you want. Yeah.
That is what you expect.
That's
what we
what.
expected from Pogba. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what they should deliver. Actually,
Mm.
And we hope they do.
Because for me, it's
We
like,
hope they
No
do.
adjustment
what's the
period.
goal at Chelsea? It's like you just buy. But there's no result.
I think
Even last season,
overall,
when you saw that team last season, you think,
It's already-
they're gonna
yeah,
challenge.
yeah.
I must
no,
just
no.
say you stepped up against Luton, although it's Luton Town.
But they play
But
very
for what
well,
it's
though.
I
worth,
mean,
you stepped up there, you played really good,
even
bro.
the game against West Ham, man. A
Those
couple of
scores-
unlucky little
yeah,
things
scores don't
happening,
dictate
but
how you
Yeah.
play games,
You know?
a lot of the time. So
but I think overall, what Bowley's trying to do is he's trying to build for the next 10 years, 10, 15 years. He's trying to have solid boys who are going to be Chelsea boys for the next 10, 15
I think
years.
that's where the problem comes through, bro. Because a coach needs to coach the team. Now, if you have your owner making these decisions and buying players, that's where your guy's problem
But
is.
now-
And I think
but
it's
now
going to
here's the
remain that way, because the truth is, if Podge doesn't do well, he's going to be like, okay, let's
But now here's the
sweep
thing:
out a few
how many?
players
And that's the thing. How many clubs have managers who are definite going to stay for the long term? If things don't go well, owners sack, bro.
it's football.
Yeah, that's-
Even if
football,
even
that's
if
all
players,
the
even
business.
if coaches get the players they want and they don't succeed, coach gets sacked. Now the new coach is coming in. He wants more
He wants
players,
his own players.
and that's another thing in football.
It's football.
But that's also
Yeah.
the ethos at Chelsea. I mean, they change managers every season
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
They,
So
they want immediate success.
yeah, now they're
Yeah.
doing the same with players. They're ruthless. I mean, they got Koulibaly in last season, one season,
he's
they
out
shipped
now.
him off. So they're not
Didn't
scared
pull
to
up the
get rid of
weight.
players that didn't pull
And
their
that's also
weight.
the
you know?
American
Chuck
way
you
of
out.
doing stuff, right?
Yeah,
And
100%.
If you listen, I listened to something on Talksport where they explained like the profits that he's actually making. So
Yeah.
based on the new like financial reporting standards, you like amortize a player over
Yeah,
5
yeah,
years.
yeah.
So on their balance sheet, they're only taking a fifth.
Of the
But
cost.
when they sell him for like, let's say Kai Havertz for example, he's already spent what 2-3 years, 4 years at Chelsea. So he's in terms of value, in terms of the club's financials, is almost nothing. And then they sell him for the price, almost the price that they bought him.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
profits are big. That's why currently the financial fair play will never fall onto them. Maybe if they don't continue selling players, then it
Yeah,
will catch up to
yeah.
them. But currently
But
the
at this-
business model
yeah.
from the American side is
Is-
brilliant.
So basically,
Solid.
they're playing forex with players now.
the fact that they can sell Palmer for 45 million
It's mad,
is mad. That shows they know how to sell their players and they know how to make money, which is something my club.
Yeah,
Can't
like
do.
Man United
Get-
will
get-
stick with
get-
you until you leave for free.
Phil Jones. Is he still on your books, bro?
No, he's gone.
Nah, he's
Full
gone
is-
now.
full is gone, bro.
Yeah, it's been
Pull the drill.
nah facts. But getting over to United, broski, things hasn't been too smooth in the camp on that side.
Yeah.
They've been grinding out results, but I don't know where to from here, bro.
Nah, I won't lie, bro. I was deflated at the beginning of the season because our first game is normally tops, bro. I remember Pogba's first game, all of these first games where we, 5-0, Leeds 5. It was like exciting. Okay, cool. The season looks exciting, but it was looking flat, and it's still looking flat. I knew when we went 2-0 down to Nottingham Forest. I was chatting with my brother, we were just like, nah, I don't think we'll lose this game. It's just because we're at home. We haven't lost in over 20 games at home. So it was like, okay, cool. I think we'll fight back. It was 2 early goals.
Yeah.
We're not starting strong. We don't look good. But I think the boys will fight back. And we did. If that was away from home, we weren't going to win. So I just feel like, again, you talk about Kai Havertz, I talk about Mason Mount. I can't see it. When we signed him, my coach has the experience. And like you're saying, I'd say the same thing. I trust my coach. He's, in one season, he delivered. It's just a Carabao, but he delivered the trophy and top 4. I can't complain. I'm happy with that. So I trust him. But at the same time, when we signed him immediately, I couldn't see. Yes, Chelsea didn't have a good season, but I couldn't see how this guy was going to impact our team.
Impact your team.
He just looks like a Kai Havertz right now, just a bit deeper, where he's just running around. And deeper means worse. If you're not doing well deeper, we have bigger problems. And you make Casemiro look bad. So even
Nah,
though
but he's
Eriksen-
look
No, wait.
off, bro.
Let me finish. So even though Eriksen doesn't have the okay, I don't want to say the heart,
legs.
but the legs.
This guy speaking of
Stamina.
Edison not having the heart.
The stamina.
Did it for a
Even though he
couple
doesn't
of
have the
minutes.
legs anymore,
Yeah, bro.
he's been actually making Casemiro's job a bit lighter. So he's actually been playing smarter, where Mount is running around and he's not actually occupying a space. So then he's exposing Casemiro. If you look at that first game, bro, against Wolves, that man was running right through the middle.
But that's not Mount's
were running-
position also.
Yeah,
He needs to play where Bruno is playing, but he's
But
not
exactly,
opposite
You can't
Bruno.
play both. And that's why I think Man United didn't address the issue. The issue was a striker. They needed a goal scorer, like more than anything when they
And we
signed
have
midfielders.
Yeah, and we have someone with acne and
Hoyler.
back problems. So I'm a bit worried, bro. If this guy can only start for us like in September, October, it's like, yo, bro, we could have really just signed another striker. Even if it's someone that's already proven,
Yeah.
sign someone, bro. Even if it was Ferguson from Brighton or someone, just
No, I agree.
get someone in. Because right now we
need
tried
someone,
Rashford
man.
at centre, and I'm like,
Yeah,
Sancho
Rashford
played
needs to
false.
play on the left.
Sancho played false 9 throughout pre-season, but then the season starts, and he said he doesn't play friendly games. So if Sancho is playing,
He said so.
no, he did say in pre-season.
Imagine.
So it's like,
Hey, bro.
if you play Sancho false 9 during pre-season, why are you when the season starts? It's like you're panicking. You put Rashford back, and then Anthony wasn't delivering. Garnacho's looking flat. I'd rather play Ratomo from Pirates.
That boy there.
Le Pasa.
Ryan's been doing well. Palestri.
Palestri.
And
But
he won't
he was
play.
also this loan talks. It's just like, okay, cool. We don't know what's actually happening here. So I just feel like in terms of the signings, we don't have the depth that we need from the bench. When we look at the bench, when someone like, yes, we do have Sancho to come in. If
Wingers and defenders you have.
yeah, but in terms of midfield, we're still missing that. And Amrabat, he's literally not even training with the team. He's not traveling with the team. He's like, I don't know, he even said, well, apparently,
force it,
he
yeah.
doesn't want to talk to any clubs unless United's involved
Yeah,
as
he
well.
wants United.
And it's 23 million. We want to sign him for 1.7 million on loan.
Loan, yeah.
It's like, gents, put the money down. We actually need this player because Mount, I don't know what we did with
He
that
had a
money.
great World Cup, eh?
So yeah, I feel like Onana is making the saves. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Yes, he had a bit
agree.
of a blunder, but he has been making saves that I feel like
Yeah.
Taya wouldn't have easily made at times to save us games. So it's not
Bro,
great.
you could have actually lost your first 3 in actual fact, bro.
No, I'm not denying that. I feel like we're looking
Wolves
flat.
played you off the park at Old Trafford. Was that your first game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
was
Monday
the first
evening
game.
they
Tottenham.
played you off the park. That crazy decision at the end, bro, which we will get into it
Yeah.
because I think some of the refing,
Decision-making.
bro, the
Sure.
decision making
As
is so
per
far gone.
normal, bro.
Has
As
been
per
so
normal.
putrid. I mean,
All round,
but yeah,
all
we
round.
can we can actually speak about that now, bro. Even with the VVD red card, the McAllister red card, bro. Why isn't VAR stepping in these moments? Why only after the game they're actually ruling these things out, bro? Why isn't it happening? That's why VAR is there.
But even the ruling out, like you're saying after the games, there's top refs who are saying, no, we didn't make that call on
That was
on
my
VAR
bad.
because that's my friend or something like that. Those are ridiculous comments to make.
I
Bro,
agree.
this is the best league
Those
in
are
the world. bro.
ridiculous comments to
You
make.
know how much money is vested in that league, and you don't want to make that call because
But,
it's
and
your
it's not
friend.
the first time we've heard
Yeah.
this from Mark Lattenberg as well, where he said, yes, I saw it with the Tottenham and Chelsea game where
Yeah.
Leicester won the league that season. And he's like, yes, he saw it, but he wouldn't give a red card. He'll rather let everyone get yellow cards and let the game get rowdy because he doesn't want to be blamed for a team not winning the league. And now, like
But
you're saying,
whose job is it?
Now you're saying the Mike Dean incident, where if the people don't know, where he's saying, yes, I saw it, but I'm not going to call him to the monitor because he's already under enough stress.
Under enough stress. What nonsense?
You're not allowing him to make the right decision.
What nonsense is that?
You prescribe through that stress.
I'm
when
saying the
you
best- the
yeah,
best
you-
league
it's
in the world.
best league in the world.
And that's the issue they're having because players get punished. I see now they want to punish Van Dijk over and above his red. They want to extend his suspension because of how he
Yeah.
acted.
Bro, I just
But why don't they punish refs the same way,
Exactly. I just think the game, bro, is becoming so soft, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take that emotion out of players. I mean, I can understand.
the
I can
reactions,
understand your captain VVD's frustration there, bro. I mean, it is a questionable. Okay, at the end of the day, I think it's the correct decision. But I understand the frustration because he believes he gets the ball. Even with the Trent situation, the guy pushes him off the field, and Trent throws the ball back into the field. It's not like he's throwing it away from the field. So I can understand their frustration as well. I just think that a lot of people are going to get easy red cards.
Yeah, I think the game's becoming more soft, bro.
And we don't want that, bro. We honestly don't. Like that way you like, ref,
the emotion,
yellow.
The emotion is being taken out of the game.
Because for me, it's like, there's 22 men on the field. The ball's gonna come back to me either way. Even if I throw it there, even if I kick it. Yeah,
there's so many balls.
It's not LFA, bro. It's just ball boys.
So yeah, you kick, you must go chase your ball. No, there's ball boys and things there for a reason. So I don't understand that whole decision making there for me is a bit.
It's soft.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah,
game's gone soft.
It has.
Genuine.
No, most definitely. Champions League draw was last night. I'm sure some of the boys in the building are buzzing.
Just take a break, Chad. Others will be right back. Chad, yes, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Champions League show.
First time in. Both of you late. No, when did you play champs before?
7 years. 2016.
Oh, you're just
yeah, 1 season.
17.
Took a break.
7 years.
Before COVID, bro.
Listen, don't tell me about that. And at least Jesse's here. When the show started, I said, yo, title, thumbnail, everything. Europa League teams. The same time in the Champions League. What's going?
And Chad, yesterday on the chat, he was like, yo, what did you say, bro? The Europa League teams can't speak. And I was just thinking about it, bro. We won it 6 times, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you're going straight into
Hey, man.
Let us look
Getting
at
back
talking
into
about
this
the
chat
draw.
again.
Please, there's the draw. Look at
Thanks,
that group. I
producer
think we
Clay.
definitely get out of that group.
Yeah.
That's a Europa draw for you
Yeah,
guys.
it was a Europa draw. I mean, we played PSV last year in
In
Europa.
Europa.
Yeah.
Correct.
Lens, I don't see them. I think the only
This is a South
challenge
African boy.
How much did you pay for this draw?
Not Lenasia.
I love the draw. I think what I'm looking to forward already is the clash with Bayern, Napoli, Madrid. I think that's going to be... Because I told you, I'm going to Wembley. So when I saw... And please, you see already, this is...
No, not just going to Wembley. You said you're going to win it. Just
Yeah.
put the mic close to you.
No, I'm winning Wembley, bro. I told you.
He believes that Arsenal's going to win the Champions League.
Chad.
You at least
I'm
making
winning
it out
it,
the
bro.
group.
Look, it's good to dream. It's good to
I'm
dream.
winning it, boys. No one has the record of success like Arsenal at Wembley. Yeah, step 1, guys.
But you have to
Not
get to
everything.
Wembley.
Oh
They've
my
never
God.
won a Champions
That's-
League.
that's
Not
what
everything is
Italy-
What are we talking
It's
about?
Wembley,
You
nah.
need to get
Chad
to
is
it.
Wembley is just for English communities.
He thinks of the group stages, it's just Wembley, every game's
I'm
at
already
Wembley,
looking.
Wembley,
I'm
Wembley,
already-
Wembley.
I
This
have
is not the
foresight.
FA
I'm
Cup,
already
Chad.
looking, boys.
Not the
I'm
FA
already
Cup.
looking.
Champions
Don't
League.
worry. I said book my ticket, boys. Here's step 1.
Don't worry, the clip is already
Yeah,
cut,
that-
I'm sure.
it's-
Bro,
already
last
there.
season, and I
Chad thinks
see...
home and away is at Wembley.
No, he thinks it's that 2020 season where everything happened in Moscow.
In the
But I'm
bubble.
saying to you, bro, this is just 2020 was supposed to be at Wembley. COVID happened, and it's just aligning, bro. The stars
bro.
are aligning.
Bro,
Great
that
story.
doesn't happen.
Great story, Chad.
Ask Liverpoolians, bro, with the old Paris last season with the Champions League final where we beat them in Paris, and then they were speaking about the stars aligning. It's about to happen. You know how they were speaking about all of that, bro, and we lost.
I think our group is pretty tough. I won't lie. Yes, we have Copenhagen. That's I think is the simplest 3 points in the group. Group A.
Turkey's never easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gala
That's-
will be
Gala
tough.
is where I'm. Yo,
Yeah.
it's like that
And,
bogey side.
and you have that guy that always has that grudge against you guys.
You
for
know-
letting him go, eh?
Wilfred Zaha.
Wolfie.
Playing away in Turkey is tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
So I'm not looking forward to that.
Nah, but I think
But
you
I
should
think
get
you'll
through
out,
it, bro.
But I think
They
you'll
should.
Yeah, no, I
definitely
think
get out.
if we progress better as a team, when Champions League starts, I think we'll be a better
Look,
team.
a real big team goes through there. But we'll see. We'll see. Look, you're definitely not going to beat Bayern.
I will challenge Bayern at
No,
OT.
no,
At
no,
OT,
no.
I'm sure we will.
I
I'm
don't
sure we
think
will.
so.
Trafford.
I think we'll put up a
Bayern
good
also
challenge
looked a
against
bit
Bayern.
flat to the start of the season. Remember
Thomas
they lost?
Tuchel, we know Thomas, bro.
But you know Harry Kane as well. Harry Kane, he likes
He
scoring
knows-
against
he
United.
likes it.
Well,
likes
he
OT,
didn't
bro.
score for his first few games against United. Then all of a sudden, he's like, yeah,
likes
let's do
OT.
it.
And that's a player you guys actually should have bought, by the way. But anyway.
Should have.
Daniel
But he was-
Levy, bro.
Daniel
Definitely
Levy
should have. He was
gonna
never, he was
sell
never
for
letting
50
another
Daniel
Prem
Levy.
team get him.
Yeah.
Gets Harry Kane.
If United were ambitious, it would have been Kane or Osimhen. But anyway.
And I'm saying, you know what? At this stage, with what money looks like, put 500 mil. I don't even care anymore, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said
It's not my money,
bro.
Win a
It's not
title.
my money. This market is gone insane.
like-
It's
bro.
wild.
I used to feel bad, like,
No,
hey,
like,
bro,
how am I
200,
spending
we're finishing
How
our
am I
money
gonna
now.
die? Spend
Take all the money, bro.
That's
That's
what
fine.
we
How's
need to
Group
do now.
F there?
Your group F is a bit.
That's the-
that
Yeah.
was
Group of death.
death.
Group
yeah,
of
yeah.
death.
That is good.
Anyone willing to call Newcastle getting out?
The nice part is Tonali goes home to Milan, visits his ex-team, but it's going to be tough. I think they're coming straight back home.
I don't think Paris gets out, if I'm honest. So.
You
You
don't?
don't think so?
I
don't
think they
think Paris
do.
gets
They
out.
made some
Ooh.
shrewd signings, mostly Frenchmen, the way Mbappe wants things
Yeah.
done. So I think they come
I
through
don't see
there.
them getting out, guys.
I want to see them under Jose Enrique.
Yeah.
Maybe they adopt a different philosophy.
I don't
Yeah.
see them getting out.
But Mbappe's staying, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's staying.
Nah,
They're
they
getting
need-
that
he's gonna
Kolo
get out,
Muani.
bro.
They got
They got
Ramos
Dembele,
from
Kolo,
Benfica. They made
Manuel
some
Ugarte.
really good signings.
That King
Bacola
man.
from Lyon.
Yeah,
Some
that
good
was a
players.
good signing, eh?
I think Milan and Newcastle, or Dortmund and Newcastle come out there.
I also think so.
Crazy.
No, I think Paris and
Dortmund and
Milan go
Newcastle.
through.
No, I say
I
Man's
don't-
Dortmund.
eyes,
I don't
gents'
think
eyes.
Oh,
I
Paris
think
is
so.
not making it through.
Paris and Milan will go through.
I
That's
don't
what
think
I think.
Dortmund is making it out.
Right, football heritage. Yo, my seat is going down.
I call Dortmund Newcastle.
Dortmund will come join us in Europa and Newcastle will just go home.
So mine is the opposite to my name.
I call Paris and Newcastle.
Nah.
Same.
I say
I don't
Paris
see
Milan,
Newcastle
bro.
doing it.
Paris
I say
and Newcastle.
Paris, Milan.
Milan is football heritage,
Yeah,
bro.
You know-
and they're actually playing well.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle's gonna
Paris,
win the
Milan.
Champions League.
you know.
That's a reach.
we played Newcastle over the weekend, and I saw that Eddie Howe paid some school fees because he made some silly changes. He was winning the
Yeah.
game. We were 10 men, and
Yeah.
then what he done was wrong. He took Tonali off, and Tonali was kind of holding things together for them, and that was a big mistake.
They hit the post how many times?
They did, fair enough, but look, we won with 10 men, and I think he paid school fees. He thought he won, he could rest Tonali. It was a dumb decision anyway.
But I think, gents, let's get into some of the comments there, broski, before we proceed.
Since I wasn't here, I saw Dan was doing it. I'll give you that honors once
No,
again,
no.
Dan. You're more than welcome to
Okay,
jump
go,
in the
Dan.
comments there, Dan.
It's an interesting comment, and I wanted to speak about it very quickly. But
What was that, bro?
The Liverpool fans are somehow wearing Madrid shirts and Spurs shirts.
Who's
this
asking?
morning.
Who's asking?
Huh?
that?
Muller. He says,
Oh.
explain Spurs and Madrid.
No, look, I can
Yeah,
explain
here's
that.
the situation. Okay, you speak
Okay,
your
from
part.
my,
and I'll
from my
speak mine.
side,
Quick fire,
from my
quick fire.
side, don't want to be, don't want that biased vibes and things. So obviously come
But you-
in as a.
And you're unbiased.
But
like
you
do
guys
that.
are-
Yeah, we come in as that where we,
What
we
is
give
what
everyone a
is
chance.
what's it trying to say, bro?
I used to straight shots at Jay,
Yeah,
obviously,
bro.
Matt, right?
But you have a good top on, bro. I think Spurs has been doing really well, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the
What your
players,
top?
Basuma,
Please,
and-
guys, don't give Spurs. I
Madison.
think United, their game against Spurs was a game of two halves. If Bruno and Rashford finished their headers, it was going to be complete.
Simple
nah,
chance.
bro. But they
Ah,
play,
it's true.
bro.
He's talking
At the
No,
end
but
of the
that-
game,
that
bro, they
Tottenham-
doing like
We had easy
Sambas
chances.
and
chances,
I.
Bro, two
Easy
easy,
chances.
chances. Bruno's header. Casemiro even
Clear,
had a
right?
header.
Yeah.
Everything
Bro,
was
but
That's
you
why I
didn't
say
sc-
Tottenham
score.
came out second
No,
half.
no,
Spurs
no.
scored
Even
their
Sal's
chances.
goal was
That's
like a lucky
football.
goal, bro.
No, we know we're not playing well, but I'm just saying, even though certain teams are not playing well, right? You grind the result.
Watch
Yeah.
him against
So
Brentford,
currently,
bro.
when the score was 0-0, we had the chances, and I tweeted, and I even took a tweet that I tweeted last year and reused it because I keep saying United, we have the easy chances and we don't take them as if they're gonna come a plenty in the game because we're dominant in
Bro,
that
don't
period.
look at Tottenham 7 points and think they're doing well, bro.
Nah,
I feel
bro,
like
they've
they're
been
different
playing well.
teams.
bro.
I like the way they're playing, though.
They're
Brentford
different
beat
teams.
them.
Brentford, they were supposed to
Madison,
lose.
the
United,
Suma.
I also think they came out quite lucky
Madison
from
is
that game.
cool.
Nah, bro, I don't think they were lucky.
Chad, I
against-
don't think you
against-
watched that game.
Nah,
I think they
bro,
were lucky to beat
second
them.
half, bro, they
No.
played them off the park, bro.
Yes, there was nothing
that's
in
true.
that second half, bro.
Chances,
Bro, they started
There's
doing
nothing
samba.
for United in that
bro,
second half.
Bro,
started-
that second goal was also like those
Bro,
unforced
goals are
goals,
goals.
bro.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying, they
I-
outplayed him.
I feel like since
bro.
Kane is no longer there, they're playing more like a team now. You know,
Yeah.
they used to rely on
Yeah,
Kane.
it's not-
Kane
it's
used to
not
drop
Kane.
in the midfield.
It's
Now
The Kane show.
I see Basuma playing well. I see
Yeah.
Madison playing well. The defense is quite solid. I think
Solid,
Spurs
yeah.
is okay. They're in good hands.
Yeah. I don't think like football heritage doesn't allow them to do well a long term,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
I think they deserve to win at the end of the day because we never played well in the second, and that's when it matters.
Yeah,
and
the game is a full 90.
exactly.
We take that.
So, but yeah, okay. Back
Yeah,
to the
bro.
comments. Okay, greetings from Byron, from Miller, from Tielo, from Tapi. Nathan says, "Our gents, we never won at the Emirates. This is United. We never won at the Emirates since Jesse Lingard did the kwasa kwasa. I hope Hoyland scores, and Hoyland won't play. I don't think he'll play. I hope Holland scores. And also, why are we always 10 Liverpool pundits on the show? Well, we've explained that. The Oaks are trying to be. But that
Pushing
man
their
is not
bias.
unbiased. That man is wearing Liverpool on his forehead.
Never.
Okay.
No, but to the
Come
viewers,
on.
I will defend Jay and Jess in that they try.
Yeah,
Their
just
utmost to get
right.
other fans,
This guy
right?
will never hear anything good about
No,
United.
yeah. No, not even punditry. I'm saying at least to get more other. It's just they know Liverpoolians, right?
Yeah.
They do ask for Chelsea guys, and we've asked quite a few
We've
Arsenal
asked a
boys
few
as
people,
well.
but
Yeah.
other people tell us about work
and
and
stuff.
It's
No,
true.
that's I'll give you guys that.
No, but if you are out there and you support City, Newcastle,
We
and
asked
the
last
yeah,
And you can chat.
I think
and
they,
you can banter.
Yeah,
here.
I think there are about
Proper
five
banter.
City fans in the
nah.
country.
We're
So
not
And that's
Yeah.
Man United, and that's Man United supporters. Those five.
yeah,
City.
it's Man United supporters. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They won the treble,
Yeah,
which is
Daniel,
Dan's still celebrating the treble.
Daniel Dutton says thanks for having Spurs representation on the panel. Al Pacino says refs are whack this season, which is very true.
Yeah.
Byron says Arsenal fans hate history, and Byron also says Arsenal
Bro, what do you
don't.
mean we hate history?
He says Arsenal don't have squad depth to win the Champions League. They'll get kicked out of all comps to focus on the league.
Who said
then
that?
bottle
They're
it in
bottling
April.
April.
Who said that?
Byron
Byron
Thompson. His
Thompson.
handle is not sure, but you can contact
Yeah,
him.
what's
after
up,
the
broski?
show.
What's
What's
up,
up,
broski?
Pizza?
I don't put your money where your mouth is, friend.
He's a Man U
Yo,
fan.
he's a man just like it.
Fabio's also in the chat, and Muller says Wolves dressed as sheeps.
Oh. At least we lose.
Nah, most definitely.
Wolves were supposed to beat United at the end of the day.
Penalty, yo.
But now let's play a game that we usually play on the show. Agree to disagree, where we ask a few cues and make some statements, and then of course we have to choose whether we agree with it or disagree. Let's go for the first one, nice and tasty. If Arsenal spent the same amount of money as United in the past 10 years, they would be further.
Disagree.
Agree.
I'm waiting for my agree and disagree.
Yeah, you can use my
You
phone.
can
bro.
use this. Dan disagrees.
What was the question?
If Arsenal spent the same amount of money as United in the past 10 years, they would be further. I think this question actually has a lot of dynamics to it,
Yeah.
because I would
Yeah.
also throw Liverpool in there as well under Klopp, if Klopp actually had
Sure.
the cash. If
Klopp had the cash, we wouldn't see City winning trebles, my friend. No way.
What you saying, Snit?
I agree. I think Arsenal would be far.
So
if
I
they
have some
had.
interesting stats here.
Look, it's obviously dependent on who the manager would have been and
Yeah.
so on.
No, it's pure stats.
Yeah,
It's
let's go
So
objectively.
Manchester United transfer expenditure was 1.79 billion, right?
Sure.
So 10 years, right? Arsenal's was 1.38 billion. So we're looking at 400 million.
Bro, do you know how much is for one? And most of our
But
expenditure
that's-
only came through the last 3
players
years,
maybe.
bro.
Yeah.
I see what it's
And-
saying
It's
though.
only no,
No, but
guys,
it's
bruh.
but it
Your
That is
sources
that
only
net
coming
spend.
over
but
the 3
yeah,
past
it
years.
also
No,
depends
it's
on
not
how
net spend.
of that 10 years was that money spread equally
Yeah.
or like within
And
like
we have to
a
spend
good
more 'cause we
amount.
don't sell.
Yes, so
First of
net spend, they spend a whole lot more. Arsenal
but over
sell,
the period,
Arsenal
you
do
also have
sell.
to look at the period on like how much you spent. If you spent most of your money in the last 2-3 years, then it's a completely different chat if your money spread
And
out,
Arsenal have
out
spent.
across
Yeah,
over
we've
the
spent
10 years.
too.
Only in the past 2-3 years.
Arsenal
bro.
have,
But we
but
only
they
money
sell.
now.
I'm
bro.
talking about 10 years. The difference is 400 mil, bro.
No,
And
but
that-
most of
but
our
spread it
expenditure is
over.
coming from now.
Let's say across 10 seasons, that's 40 mil a season. That's not gonna change your life, bro.
But look at it this
bro,
way:
it is,
net
bro.
spend, Man United, I think, outspend Arsenal by far.
Yeah, because we don't sell.
And that's where I think Arsenal fans would, if they were competing on that level, they'd be far ahead of you guys. To be honest.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes United, because and I wish one day I'll get that job. Thank you. Lord. But to negotiate, we're not doing that. Chelsea has had brilliant negotiations. Marina, you guys, you don't even miss Marina. Okay, to
I
buy
miss
players
this-
you
no,
miss
but I-
Marina, but to sell players you don't miss Marina. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
But we don't know how to sell players. We've signed players, we've paid them crazy wages, and that's why we can't sell them.
Yeah, and then
Bro,
they get
even
off the
on
books for
Pogba.
free, like Pogba.
Pogba, twice,
100
bro.
mil and then the guy goes for free.
Yeah.
Twice,
so
bro.
We put them on high packages, and I feel like that explains. I'm saying this. It explains us spending more money because unfortunately we're not getting in much money from transfer revenue. We're spending all of it on wages, and then someone like Maguire, when a 30 million offer comes in, and he says no because
he was
His
bought for
wages.
80
Yeah.
And
as well.
West Ham are obviously saying, no, we're not going to pay his wages, and that's why he rejected the deal.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's not that United we're putting them on packages that they don't deserve.
Oh, crazy.
And then when we
I
need to
agree.
sell them, no one can match that offer.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
is Daya out without the club now? Because
Yeah.
his wage demands are too high because of what United put him on. So, yes, I agree.
Drop bombs on them.
Yes, I do agree that like we spent more, but I feel like there's reason behind it.
I hear you. But my counter to your point there is
Yeah.
when, and that's what we go back to earlier, when you spend 100 plus on a player, that player doesn't have adjustment time. That player has to hit the ground running.
100%.
He has to make immediate impact. If
Exactly.
Anthony comes, he can't be doing 10,000 twirls and then get 2-3 goals in his first 10 games and then just be flat thereafter.
for
bro.
the rest
If
of
there's
the
any
We
sign
don't
is-
have that luxury.
Yeah.
bro.
You see,
I feel like you didn't have that luxury. Now it's becoming better.
I mean,
Yeah,
Deckers
but you
has come
see-
in and he's had immediate impact.
you see the difference
Immediate,
is
bro.
United was spending 100 mils during their rebuild phase. I think that's a mistake. I think
Yeah.
you need to spend those 100 mils on after your rebuild when you just need that key player.
the
that
way
one or
Newcastle
two.
did it, yeah.
Newcastle, we even did it with Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Alisson.
So that's when you do spend that big money, when you need that one key man.
Key,
but
yeah.
they're spending 100 mil on rebuild players, and then those guys end up doing nothing
Yeah.
for the
The
team.
Anthony, I feel like that was a pure emotional decision from Ten Hag. I don't feel like he thought that one out clearly because he was pressing so hard.
He pushed for that
And
deal,
it's like,
right?
bro, we're watching this guy's comps. and I don't even believe in comps because they're not
Yeah.
a
Like
team
Kasse,
influencer.
we
Yeah.
take it, bro. He
Yeah.
paid the
Yeah.
70, he came in immediate
Yeah.
impact.
But Anthony, it makes no sense, brother.
Aren't you Anthony FC?
And then,
Anthony,
and then
no.
also Sancho, he kind of frauded you guys. I mean, what he showed at Dortmund and
Yeah,
what
when
I've
he
seen
came,
at
he
United,
was
I haven't seen the same player.
Completely different
We're not
players,
seeing the
eh?
same thing. I still have faith in him. I'm giving him this season.
He's young. We mustn't forget
I
that
do.
about
Yeah,
him.
he is
Yeah,
young.
but
He is
I
young.
think he can come good.
He's not the worst investment to put
Yeah.
70 mil.
Yeah.
I think he can come good, eh?
I feel like I need him to take on players.
Mm.
At Dortmund,
Dortmund
everything
he
was
was.
1-2,
Freedom.
and he was running at
He had
players because
freedom
the
at Dortmund.
defense lines in the Bundesliga are very high.
Bro, when you looked at those three, Erling, him, and Jude, bro,
Yeah.
he was
He was the best.
heads above
Yeah.
the two.
Oh,
bro.
bro, but that's his prem, bro.
Yeah,
no,
but
it's
still.
different.
That's different, bro.
But do you think the coach in a way kind of is telling him not to run at players, or what do you think the situation's there?
I feel
think
like
he
his
needs
style
freedom,
is
bro.
His
connected.
style's different.
Yeah.
He plays
Might
in triangles, bro.
Yeah,
So,
he-
and if he's not having that player to feed off, and someone like Mount is next to him, and Mount wants to Gigano, God, I'm just like,
Bro, imagine
This man is
Coaching
not
this
seeing
one,
the
bro.
Mount vision
But
at
I also
all.
never. I
He's
never
just
saw
Chelsea.
Mount
You guys are selling us frauds, man. Yes. Yeah.
Arsenal
Anyway,
got one too.
what's the next one, Jay?
Yeah. After Chelsea's transfer window, they are up there with the favourites to win the Premier League this season.
Not
I
win.
disagree
Not
with
win.
that. I'm with Dan's there, 100%.
Not win.
Bro, I think with this fight, and that's what I was saying to Dan's last year.
Yeah.
Football, bro, as much as we look at players, you have to have a plan of action.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
When I was telling him last year, and that's why the first show back, I said to him, bro, I see the development in United. I see the plan. I see the sense of style you're playing with. I see all of those things. And I rate your club more now. That's why I gave you top 4 in my prediction, everything, you know. With Chelsea, I don't see that. I don't see their plan of action. I don't see what they're trying to do. I don't see how they're buying. I don't see why they're buying certain players. I don't see what they're trying to do. I say they don't have any Europe. That helps them a lot. Right? So
does.
they can match.
Yeah.
Poch has proven himself in the league and he
Yeah.
works well with fingers. So
He's never
a
won the
wide-out.
league.
Yeah, he's never
Or
won it.
anything in the league.
But he's a good coach and he can get them there. But I just don't see your direction.
It's
And
a
that for
long-term
me-
thing for
yeah.
Chelsea.
I feel like Chelsea.
It's been a long term.
But I do know. I do feel like Chelsea
Since
is gonna-
0405.
Well, since Bowley changed things up, I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a 2-3 year period. But they may win a cup this year. You never know.
I see them. I honestly see them doing well this season, and I say this because there's good players. Nicholas
Yeah.
Jackson is a good
Good
player.
Him,
player.
Sterling is
Sterling
back.
is
Back
Enzo.
his best.
Enzo
Sterling-
is
Enzo's quality.
probably the
Enzo's
best
quality
midfield in the
as
league,
well.
other than
is
De
a great
Bruyne.
defender. Chilwell has
Good
been playing
stuff.
out of his boots.
Hey,
I
but
mean,
my
Caicedo-
captain. Hey, my
Caicedo's
poor
getting-
captain.
Can I just ask why is Thiago Silva not the captain? It's an insult for me that he's not
Yeah.
the captain.
It makes sense. Yeah, he should have
Bro,
been.
He
there's
should
no-
be your
there's no
club
equals
captain.
at
Yeah.
that club, bro.
But
For
yeah,
that,
nah,
it's a
For the-
slap.
I feel like Chelsea's gonna get stronger this season. I don't
Yeah.
think they'll finish far outside the top 4. If the way
I
they
think they'll make top
progressing.
4.
And Poch, we can't act like he's not
I
a
still
good
have them
manager.
outside.
Poch is a
top
really
four,
good
eh?
manager.
Poch is a good manager. It's just, he doesn't have that to maybe get them over the line to win the league or whatnot. But, you know, maybe they can push in a Carabao even though they almost lost in the week.
Yeah.
But
Bro, I was surprised, bro, to see they're playing round 2, bro. no, I was like looking like, you're playing round 2, bro.
you finish bottom half in the Prem. bro.
Yeah.
You should be playing round 1.
Look, they need time to gel, but once they start gelling, I do see them competing in the big games with the Cities, the Liverpools, the Uniteds. They may like get some points there, you know, of the big teams. But I don't see them winning the league just yet.
Not winning the league, yeah.
Yeah, and I know we made our predictions the last show, which today we'll have our final predictions, and that's it for the season. But I want to ask this question, since Chad LaRue's here as well. Man United will end above Liverpool this season in the Premier League.
I am still on the group.
Oh, you still on it,
say?
bro.
I still
Man
agree.
United.
Man United will end above Liverpool.
Let's see what Dan says.
Nah,
Obviously he's
let's
gonna
go.
say.
Let's go.
What you saying?
But
Jess?
that's
I'm with
again
you,
just
Chad.
that's just again on art, bro, for the club.
Can you
I
see
think
this
deep-
guy's not unbiased? How is he telling me? Get this man off your show.
You're taking a piss, bro.
My guy said, now we unbiased, you Real Madrid. Bro, be Real Madrid. Let's talk about Vinicius' injury or something.
Oh,
but,
Talk about
Yeah.
Jude.
talk about Jude, but
Jude,
come
bro.
on, bro. I'm giving my honest
I
answer.
know it's
You're
your
telling
opinion,
me,
bro. You're
Man
right.
saying
Call him
it's
out, call him out, bro.
it's
Yeah.
your heart.
Obviously, he's
Dance,
gonna
but
say-
what makes you say that? Like, I just want to
Yeah,
know.
bro.
Okay, look, before the Gravenberg deal, I was even more sure that we were going to finish above you guys. Reason being, I don't see Wataru Endo as making
agree.
making the big impact. And I feel like
It's
okay,
been tough though, bro. The first game was against
Chelsea?
a 10. No, against
Chelsea, yeah.
Chelsea, that was the first
Chelsea,
game.
then we played.
No, but did he
Ronald
play
Joe.
against Chelsea?
Oh,
bro?
no,
He
no,
didn't
Endo
play.
played
I'm saying
one-
for
Oh, you're saying Endo.
Endo.
Okay.
The
the
second
Bournemouth
game
he came on.
this year, but it was
Cameo.
10 men.
Cameo, yeah.
And then also against
10 men.
against
just
Newcastle,
talking
it's
about the
difficult to see.
player.
I think if he does play this Sunday, we'll be able to see exactly.
Give him a
Okay,
bigger sample size.
No, he's not the guy for me, but a good squad player, I would say.
Yeah, I think he's a guy that can come in maybe for 10, 20 minutes
Yeah,
and try and put in a shift. But to start, I don't see it. And I don't think Klopp sees it.
I never
That's
heard of
why
that guy.
I think that, yeah, I know. And it's the captain. But like,
Japan.
anyway, I don't think, I think even when Klopp said, okay, yeah, but I think I still need someone else.
Yeah, we were
And that's
desperate.
why he went. And Gravenberg, they signed him for 19 million. He hasn't played a full 90 for Bayern, and now he's worth 40 million. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I just feel like that position is the most important position for me. And if I don't see some solidity there,
That's-
I don't believe that a club will be successful. So I think that's why Chelsea just threw all the money at
The
Caicedo
midfielders.
to make it happen, because it's the engine room. If Cassie doesn't do well, if Mount is not doing
Yeah.
well, we don't do well. So that's why I feel like if
It's pivotal,
Ericsson,
I hear you, bro. It's a
if
pivotal
Ericsson is
position.
there and Mount, if he gets and adjusts his game style and like allows Cassie, like in the game against Nottingham Forest, Cassie did well. So I feel like if that solidifies, we'll play better, and it allows our defense to be protected. Whereas if Liverpool don't have that protection, and then there's injuries in the defense,
I'm just trying to
That's
think for the
exactly
first
why.
3 games,
But
a
Liverpool-
moment
I feel like-
there,
Bro,
because
why-
Sobersley and
A lot
McAllister and
for
so
their
forth on has
defense.
really
Solid.
been.
so hear me out. When I'm talking about Liverpool, I'm talking about the defensive struggles.
Yeah,
and when I look at the
we
attack,
struggle in
Attack
that
is
The
department.
attack is solid.
Diaz has been on
Sobersley-
fire.
There's goals, there's
For
goals,
Jota,
there's
you
goals.
guys have
For me,
solid.
Sobersley is
Got a
the
lot
best.
of goals,
He's the
bro.
best player to watch.
Yeah.
He's so entertaining.
Yeah.
He's always moving. Diaz, brilliant player. So you've got
Jota,
You've got-
looking good.
and someone that I've backed-
Salah looks like
I've backed this season.
he's sharp again.
I've backed Nunes from the beginning of the season. Yes, he hadn't played, but I think he should have been starting from the beginning. And I wasn't surprised to see him do what he did. So attack-wise, I feel like you'll outscore teams like you did a few years ago before Van Dijk and everything. But I feel like defensively, if something happens like a red card to Van Dijk, Konate injury, and you must play Gomez, and you must try and fill in someone else. And Trent is still at right back. Hey.
And then-
So we might see you guys
I think
drop
that's
a
what
few
we
more
call,
points.
And-
we've talked
But yeah,
about
that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
say
And-
agree. You can go for why you think, bro.
And to add on to that, right? I think teams across the league are bolstering their defenses a lot more. So it's going to be a lot harder to outscore teams. But if they can score and you guys are struggling in your defensive structure, it's going to be hard.
The
Bro,
man is
okay.
quality,
It's gonna
bro.
be
Bro,
hard.
bro, I think for
to
me,
end
when
above
it comes to
United.
attack, Liverpool is top 3 in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, attack, they have flair,
Yeah.
they give
Even
you
on paper,
problems. I
wow.
don't like versing their attack. Me, when I see their attack, I'm like, yes, can this guy get injured or something? You don't want to verse the attack.
And it's because we attack like that we expose a number 6, and now we don't have a proper
You don't have a
six.
number 6.
Endo's the only one. Gravenberg isn't even a 6. He's
And we
more of
don't-
a 8.
And we don't know what he's going to look like.
So unless Trent plays that inverted role, which we've seen him do now and then, I'm not fully convinced. But
That
we will struggle defensively, 100%. But I do feel we can score
But in
goals.
that
And
inverted role, the latter stages of last season, bro, he
What
looked
he
like
was
one
brilliant.
of the best in
He
the
was,
business,
he was.
bro.
Assists.
but can
Player
he
of the
then who
Bro.
covers for him at right back? You see, that's the issue.
That's
And
Gomez.
I
I
feel
think
like-
Gomez will do a lot better on the right.
If you play inverted, bro, your centre back has to be a
Solid.
Solid.
or you
strong
need
tower,
3
bro.
centre backs.
Three
Yeah.
centre backs that
That's
are
how you
really,
play.
really fast.
Fast,
And
they
they
can
can play,
recover,
they
they
can-
can play on
And
their feet.
if we had to
That's how you
sign
play inverted,
Gavidal,
bro.
the one City signed, I think we would have been fine.
Yeah.
But we made a mistake in not signing him.
Yeah, I think you're shorting a right. I think if you guys had a right back, it would allow
Because
Trent.
Trent,
Yeah.
Trent is a
Currently-
inverted, bro. We
But
all
currently
know
you don't
Trent
have that
should be
right
in
back
that
to
role,
allow
right?
Trent to move to centre mid. Everyone wants that, and it would feel better while Gravenberg maybe adjust and stuff. But I don't feel like you have the right back
Yeah.
to fill that role. Because Gomez has talks of him going to Saudi. So
But
it's
not
like,
only that, Gomez is shaky.
He's shaky, suspect.
He is suspect.
He
Now
is
and
a
then when I
suspect.
watch Gomez, I feel like, yeah, can't I should be there.
And even Matip.
there's a
Matip
few
is...
players that I feel like that.
That's when Konate and
Look,
VVD are
that's
there,
when
you
you
guys
know
are super
football's
solid,
unfair.
bro.
Konate VVD, we look okay. Robbo's also not at his best
Yeah, Robbo.
anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's
Robo feel
happening.
like he just want, yeah, man, just look long the whole time.
But between the sticks, we've got I think we have the best in
Yeah,
the
that
world.
Yeah.
save, that
Yeah.
save,
He didn't-
that save he
Yeah,
made.
but
that
that
goal
one
went
save
in,
with
the game was
Miguel
done.
Almiron.
Yeah.
That was a
100%, I
save.
agree
That
with
game
you there.
flipped the game.
Yeah.
That save, sorry,
But
the save flipped
that's
the
why
game,
you
bro.
pay that price
Yeah.
for a keeper
Yeah.
like that. Right?
And just
That was
60
good,
mil.
yeah.
60
Yeah, it's
mil.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Now you're paying
Oh.
110, 120 for
And
Alisson.
I think Allison is amazing. But to my point, I disagree.
The dollar went up, that's why.
I have rated.
Forex game.
I think I have a bit of a bias to Liverpool because when I watch how teams compete, this is Liverpool, Arsenal, we cannot beat Liverpool. We struggle. I mean, last season, the first time at Emirates, we beat you guys in a long time. We struggle. It's like the boys are flat. It's like when you verse City and they just overwhelm you. So when I see that and I watch them, I always know that that's them at their best. And if they can overwhelm us like that, they
Can
can
do it to
do
anybody,
so much more to other teams.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why I rate Liverpool. I rated them last year with your bad year. I still rate you guys this year.
Yeah.
But Rooks, what do you think of Salah this season?
I think Salah's important, very important. I'm glad that they're not entertaining that Saudi deal. If it was 150 and early in the window, I would have said, yeah, let
Gents,
him go.
350 a day. Oh,
Let the man go for
facts, bro.
150 early in the window.
Yeah,
We can
that's-
still replace him,
yeah.
yeah.
but now
It's
there's
too
no
late,
way.
bro.
There's no way we can replace him. So
Nah, bro,
What do you think of his
Salah's been a
performances, though? What do you think,
bro.
How do you think he's going to do this season?
I think he's gonna do good. If he doesn't score, he's gonna assist. He's gonna assist. We saw
Which
what he
he has
done.
done,
He
yeah,
slipped
he
Nunes
has
in
been.
there, and I think
Nunes,
that's
yeah.
where he's
That was a
becoming
great
more and more
assist he gave
important.
on Nunes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he-
bro, Salah doesn't, for me personally, bro, like for the last maybe 10, even 15 games, I haven't seen a top performance from Salah, bro. Like, he doesn't play, although he gets the,
goal.
you know, and
But
I feel like there's less over-reliance on him.
but
now.
I
Yeah.
don't
When
see,
you
I
have
don't think,
Jota and Nunes on the bench, Oaks, there is a room. If you're not, because he used to have to force to
Yeah.
get Liverpool the win sometimes. So I feel
like,
like
bro,
now he doesn't
like,
have to.
for me personally, Ben Doak is looking a lot more exciting than what Salah can't even beat a player anymore,
but
bro.
what
No, he can, he
No,
can.
no, Salah's been. I think in the
You
three
see what
games,
Almiron
Salah's
did
been
with us,
looking
bro,
good.
running, and I was thinking, hey, that's what Salah used to do.
He's
The
going
last
to
time
do it.
Salah beat a player was against City, bro. That goal.
No, what about when we
Chelsea.
won 7-0 against our friends
Ah,
over
yeah,
there?
hey.
Salah was
Oh,
beating
yes,
the
okay.
butcher. He
Oh,
butchered
yeah,
the
bro.
butcher. I mean,
Okay, yes. Fairs.
I think
Fairs.
Salah is not at 100% of his capacity. I'll agree with you there, but he's at least at like 75, 80,
Yeah.
which is good, bro. He can work up to 100 because he's that type of player. Like when we said last year, Salah is top 3 Premier League
Yeah.
players here, bro. Like without a doubt. Like him and KDB and then Haaland. Or we can even debate the third one, but him and KDB, bro, are untouched.
Plus, also in Salah's worst season, he gets more goals
Yeah.
than
Exactly.
in Saka's best.
That's why I'm saying Salah's a victim
Like
of his
last
own
season.
success. He's a victim of his own success because how did he not
No, in
make...
his worst season, he was even. I think he got a bit more. He got a goal or so higher than Rashford's best.
He's right about Saka.
They're praising your team. You say hi.
He's right about Saka. No, he's right.
No, but it wasn't. It
He
wasn't.
was still developing, bro. Saka is young. He's getting to there. He's not at Salah's point.
Yeah.
I can confidently say the two best players in the league is Salah and KDB. KDB,
And
bro.
statistically, Salah outperformed Saka last season, but Saka made Team of the Year, which was a bit strange to me. But anyway, I
but
do
more-
understand that Saka's
more-
challenge for the league. But look, Salah still had a decent season, even though it wasn't his best, you know.
Can I ask you a question, Chad? Do you think sometimes Klopp unnecessary signs and he kills players?
Not really. I don't think he signs enough, to be honest. Like, we should sign more players. But I will say that I do feel like he has his favorites, you know. He has his favorites, and once he sees that player there, he doesn't think of another way to do it. Like, if I was Klopp, I'd be considering changing up my defense, but he's so stuck in this defense. We had this defense, sure, since we won the Champions League,
Yeah.
we should have changed it up by now.
The
Pep,
wing backs especially.
exactly. Pep is not afraid to make
Yo,
those changes.
but Klopp
those
is a
wingbacks in
bro.
that
Klopp
team.
is
The reason why I'm
Klopp,
asking-
but
Klopp is like a
football's
loyalty
moving.
freak,
Because
bro.
the reason why I'm asking,
He
you
wanted
look
to
at a
keep
player like
Milner, bro.
Carvalho.
Yeah, that
It's like you buy the gent. Look, what I like about Pep, he buys a player, and he's like, okay, I spend this much on a player. You're gonna play. You have to
Yeah.
play. And
not
if he,
always. Look at Phillips.
okay, yeah, true. But when he buys a player, most of the time he gives him a chance, gives him
Yeah.
an
Nah, bro,
opportunity.
but the truth is,
With
bro, some
Carvalho, he
of
buys Carvalho, keeps him on bench
Nah,
for
bro,
a
the
few
truth
games.
is when it
he
comes-
brings
And then
him
he
on, he doesn't
sends
perform
him
that
out on
well, sends him
loan.
out again.
But
Minamino,
Broski, the truth is, when it comes to
Naby
Klopp,
Keita.
bro, in the system of Liverpool at the moment, 100% of the decisions aren't from him when
Yeah.
it comes to the transfer.
Yeah.
Like the Carvalho, I don't think that was Klopp signing, bro.
I think it
That's
was,
why he
but
pulls
I think it
through.
was.
Nah, bro.
I think it
don't
was
100%
it
it was
was
Klopp's.
it was a Klopp signing, but Carvalho, when you look at him, he doesn't have a position. I don't know. I can't tell you what position Carvalho plays, and I think that's where
No,
it went wrong.
Coutinho, bro.
What's he gonna play the Coutinho?
We don't,
10?
Coutinho,
but
bro.
we don't
Cam.
play with a 10. We don't play with a 10. We play with a false 9. So why did we sign him? I think it was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake.
Because my thing is, you take him out of Fulham where he's performing at his best,
That's really well there,
and
bro.
now it's like.
We don't play with a 10, so I think it was a silly signing. I think Klopp wanted to maybe play with his formations here and there, but it never worked out. So I think it's good that he let him go on loan. We'll still end up making a profit, which is fine. Just as we did with Minamino. If we do sell the guy,
Oh,
Let
yo.
us-
Gonna sour.
Yeah.
Most definitely. All right, let's move on to this one before we get to the prediction of Man United versus Arsenal on Sunday. Let's go to a little bit of a intense one. Man United will right to terminate Mason Greenwood's contract.
They were what?
They were
Man
right.
United
They were
will
right.
right
Yes.
to terminate.
But you know what? The thing is, right? And I
Say-
don't
say
see
disagree,
any
you are-
other.
you are
I
woman
don't
of
see any
reason.
other club signing Greenwood. The
No
backlash,
one, dear, no
the
one.
PR
No one must at
backlash.
me. No one must at me for this, but for football,
No,
we are on a
we
football
have
show.
our
We are on a
reasons,
football
bro,
show.
and it is
Yeah,
a football show.
It's a football
that's
show,
how I
yeah.
feel
Let's
with you, yeah.
understand there, bro.
yeah. I'm in between the two because, like,
Same.
firstly,
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Firstly, what he did is unforgivable.
Yeah.
But secondly, what message are we sending to youngsters out there that you're not allowed to make mistakes in life? You know, I think you can make a mistake and you can learn from your
Not
mistake.
mistakes like
Yeah,
that,
bro.
bro.
It's a tricky
I know,
one.
Okay, but
I know,
wait, bro.
I know,
When-
but
when-
at the end
when
of
we
the
go-
day,
He made
that
the mistake.
kills- He made a mistake.
yeah.
Bro, and
And
on
it's
top
like-
of that mistake, you
Dance
then
wants to cry.
no, bro. Like,
He
so
doesn't
you
know.
make the mistake, boys. I think we can all agree we don't stand for abuse here.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah,
But
definitely.
When we look at the factors of everything, his fiance, they're having a kid now. She
Yeah,
came
they-
out publicly supported him.
That's the thing.
The family
They
came
moved on
out,
from
said that we forgive him. So them who is directly impact and linked to the situation,
Victims, yeah.
forgive him. Right? Then we as the public come out and say he's not worthy of forgiveness.
Yeah, who are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the way I stand on it, bro.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm in between the disagree and the agree.
I agree completely. I agree with what you said. But I think
Let's come out. I agree with abuse completely.
100%.
But no, I feel like, I don't think it was a mistake. I feel like that audio footage and some of the video footage and the pictures that we saw shows that this was something that was happening in his relationship.
Yeah.
And it just came out. And it was something that could have probably never came
Yeah.
out. Especially if the family, her family, the victim's family is protecting him the way that they have, to drop the case and the fact that they're forgiving him and moving on. I feel like it was something that she did emotionally to release everything. She obviously hated him in the moment, obviously, but
And rightly so.
in such relationships, not that I have like experience of those type of relationships, but it's like Stockholm syndrome, where that's all that she knows. So
Yeah.
eventually she's gonna go back to that. So I feel like for football reasons, that man has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
And yes, You call it a mistake, you don't call it a mistake. There must be an element of forgiveness somewhere. Even if it's like, look, not saying it's the same thing, but someone like Ivan Toney, right? He's not even allowed to train at Brentford's academy.
Yeah.
That is
It's wild.
That is
eh?
doesn't
harsh.
make sense. It's
That
not
is
fair.
very
Bet on
harsh.
himself scoring the goal, bro.
That is very harsh.
And it's not right. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be betting as a footballer. But he's being punished, right? And he's going to serve his time. Mason should have been punished accordingly, even if it's a year, 2 years, whatever you want to do. Out of football or whatever, put him on community service,
has
put
been
him
the
in,
case.
in schools,
Rehabilitation.
rehabilitations where he must speak about abuse, learn about abuse, teach about why it's wrong and stuff like that. But like you're saying, also if the victim has forgiven him and things are moving on, the public, we're living in a different time when
Yeah.
people feel like they are more important, their opinions are
This
more
cancel
important than
culture.
the
Yeah,
And
actual
bro,
cancel
speaking,
culture.
bro, speaking on that, Chad P was actually speaking about it last night, bro, where United was actually considering,
They did.
you
Yeah,
know,
they
letting
did.
the guy play.
They
Yeah.
need
until,
it.
until
Fans.
massive
It was
Yeah.
backlash.
Uproar.
fans, but also
Yeah.
massive supporters said they're gonna turn their back on the clubs if he ever steps foot
and that's
in Old
part of the
Trafford.
reason why I think clubs are not gonna want to sign him because that PR backlash is gonna be terrible for them. They're
think-
gonna
Bro,
try to
Ronaldo-
Ronaldo,
culture.
Ronaldo
As
even
much
says,
they
bro,
can,
he
bro.
doesn't want him in Saudi. Football Fanatic says he's on his way to Saudi. I don't know what's going on there, but
They won't
Ronaldo
take him in Saudi.
was like, nah.
The thing is, I want to
don't
see
want
what's
this
going to
guy.
happen with Anthony because apparently there's also things rumbling there with him and
There's
Hey,
his
thing
these
that's
boss.
United,
Folks, this is something.
Ronaldo
These
back
people
in
are
the
human.
day.
They're
They're
humans.
not
They have
perfect.
relationship issues like all of us,
all of- and
but
that's the
now
thing.
they're
And
in
the
the
spotlight,
limelight.
yeah.
I think there's an unfair level of self-righteousness that's been imposed on these people, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's you go and you like, I've never raised my voice. I've never, you know, it's not fair to say that to a youngster, bro. What he was like, what 18, 19 at that time, bro. The man is still growing. He's still learning. I'm not defending the action,
not
but I'm
condoning.
saying in terms of
There
where
must
you
be
are, bro.
rehabilitation, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he
Who
grew
I
up
am
in
now,
that environment
yeah.
and he's as a kid, he needs to be
Bro,
rehabilitated.
I
the
agree.
way,
That.
yeah,
I
the
agree.
way I think now compared to my 18-year-old self is two completely different thoughts, bro. I've experienced life. I've learned to be more empathetic to people. The same opinions that I had then I don't have now. The same things I've done then I don't do now, bro.
Yeah.
You grow as you get older, which you will
100%.
learn, and he needs to be
Look,
rehabilitated.
100%. But in saying that, as a footballer, you also need to remember, up and come, you can be young, you can
What
be,
you're
but
doing, yeah.
you are a role model to many
Yeah,
youngsters
yeah,
out there,
exactly.
I hear that.
and you need to be responsible in your actions. You know, so
And
you
that's
need
why,
to-
for me personally, bro, I think it's the right decision because if you do allow that foothold and say,
Yeah.
okay, it's okay, it might just
So I'm saying,
cause.
My
I'm
thing
saying
is, when
United
does
should
he
have
pay
made
for
a
his
decision.
action?
Yeah, no?
So
United-
he must suffer his whole life now for something that everyone else moved on from. Because if you're saying he's not going to get job in get a team,
That's
what?
not a footballer.
Now he wants to work. That same thing's going to
Not
come
a
up in the,
footballer
in the work industry.
Ryan
and all
Giggs,
that
Ryan
things.
Giggs cheated on
John Terry, Wayne
Ryan
Bridge.
Giggs.
Ryan Giggs with his
John
own
Terry.
brother's,
Brother's
his
wife.
own brother's wife,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
for years.
Bridge.
Kevin De
John
Bruyne
Terry, Wayne
and
Bridge.
Madrid's.
Mario
yeah,
Icardi.
Courtois,
Steven
Courtois, De
Gerrard.
Bruyne.
And not that it's the same thing.
Nah, but that's just that's
That's cheating.
that's
But
like
there's,
just
there's
cheating.
punishment and there's all these things. But it feels like with I feel like with black players, right?
Yeah.
Something like that
Definitely.
happened with
Call it,
Ivan
bro.
Tony. They're
Yeah.
using them as examples.
Sterling,
Yeah.
Stoney, Greenwood. It's a history
Yeah.
that they show.
When
in
it's
the-
John Terry, then you just get a
Yeah.
3-match
fine.
ban.
Yeah.
That Sterling one
When
confused
Ryan
he
me.
said to Les Ferdinand, he called him a derogatory term.
Yeah.
John Terry, we moved over.
Exactly. But if you look at the public and the racism that they face,
Yeah.
not saying it makes sense why, but I'm saying these black players are being used as examples.
Yeah.
True what you say.
And they're going aggressively. So Ivan Tony, I watched his interview,
Yeah.
and he says there's been worse scenarios
no.
where Oaks have made crazier bets,
Yeah.
but they've had lighter. But because I'm a Prem player and he believes obviously maybe he did not mention the black, but he says. Definitely, I'm being used as an example because there's been worse cases with lighter punishment. But because I'm a Prem player, before it's the World Cup, why they allow me to play the rest of the season? But then he says like he believes he didn't go to the World Cup because they knew about
Yeah.
this coming up. So it's like these players are being used as examples, and there should be rehabilitation. I just feel like United, if they were going to decide this is wrong, we don't want to associate ourselves with him, it should have been done from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make the stand.
What changed?
Yeah, why did they wait so
And
long?
that's what
They
I'm
waited
saying.
for that to end,
Yeah.
and then when
Then
it was
they
found
made-
Initial
not
comment
guilty,
also
why
when-
didn't
Yeah.
they bring him back in?
Yeah.
Like that, the first PR comment, like your internal investigations, what did it prove?
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
But if you're saying you're waiting for the law to take its course,
No, I hear you.
then the law take its course and they say he's not guilty, then
And
why
now
you
you're
not
still
letting him in?
punishing him.
And now you're still saying go. And now which club is going to say Okay, I'll try him.
But I think it's also difficult as those gents. Like with Greenwood, the footage is out there. We know what happened. But with other players, what stops? Like look at Ronaldo. People come out. I've been raped in the past. All these type of things.
And Mendy.
You can just
Mendy
Mendy
as
as well.
well.
Mendy as well.
He
They
lost
killed
his
him as
career.
well.
He lost his career.
I always believe where there's smoke, there's fire. But if the law obviously proves that Mendy is innocent, then he's innocent. I'm not gonna be the one to say he's guilty. But this is going on with so many players. Just
But
we
that's
only
my
see
thing.
here and there, you know.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Hey, bro, even Andrew Tate. Off topic. But let's get to the last one before we get to some of the Q's predictions, and then we'll close off the show. Man United will upset Arsenal on Sunday at the Emirates Stadium.
I'll never believe we're gonna lose.
No, and I back you for that. That's your team, though. But it's at the Emirates.
Whoa, Man United will upset Arsenal
He had to
on
repeat
Sunday.
it because he's so
Yeah,
tense.
man, no.
This guy hates United. Yo, Jay hates
But
United.
can I be honest? I'm
Wait.
standing with
I'm-
hands on us also.
Same.
I feel like there'll be an upset.
I'm the only disagree here.
Just like, boys.
Chase with you.
Yo.
I think this is based on the Fulham 2-2 draw.
I'm feeling a draw actually,
I'm
and I
feeling
think
I'm
a
also
draw,
feeling
a
a draw,
draw
so that's
is
why
an
I'm like-
upset for Arsenal because they're down.
I think
and the
I
point
think we win
last-
2-0.
Okay. If that's how we're gonna look at it, then
Yes,
I'm
yes, my challenge.
100%
I feel like
seeing a draw.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and I always like back why I'm saying certain things, right? Last season's Arsenal with Gabriel and a structure and a specific style of play that you guys are used to and the players understand. For sure, you stand a greater chance of beating us. I feel like there's a lot of room for us if Arteta's still gonna experiment and
I hope
not
he
play
doesn't.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
who's I feel like he was amazing.
Yeah,
last
before the start of the season, he played 73.
You should just
Premier
play
League
Eddie.
games in a
Start
row.
with Eddie and bring Gabriel on then.
I'm talking about the defender.
Oh, the defender.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was just all of a sudden not
Why
playing.
is he not playing? I even
Because
seen a
Partey is
rumor.
right back and Ben
And
is
it's not
centre back.
working.
No.
So I just feel like
And
based
then
on all of
Partey plays
this,
in
It's
Partey-
FIFA manager mode. Like I
Partey's
said.
not a
Partey
right
plays
back.
so that's why I feel like we stand a better chance. Before it was going to be tough for us to
So
play
you
you
can
after the way we
accommodate
started.
that. So it's, hey, we're experimenting a lot.
Yeah,
No.
But I back my boys.
yeah, as you
I
should.
back it.
But I think with the United game, I think he's gonna go back to.
I hope he does.
He's gonna go
I
back
really,
to
I really
how
do
we
hope
played
he
last
does, eh.
season.
And
I think he's gonna
Jesus,
experiment.
Jesus is in contention,
yeah,
right?
he is in contention.
That's
I
a
don't
good
think he's
thing.
gonna start. I think he might
Yeah,
give us
he
a
won't
20-minute
I don't
cameo.
think he should.
Eddie
You guys
should start.
you
Eddie-
guys just
Eddie's
throw
been
there. I
Eddie
think
away.
Eddie-
Why
yeah.
do you throw Eddie away when
Eddie's
Gabri's
good,
fit?
I love
Eddie's
Eddie, bro. I
good.
love Eddie.
I actually would have liked to
I love
see.
Eddie, boys.
I would have liked to see Arsenal keep Balogun. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
You
wanted to
a
see.
fair chance,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I said it's either Balogun or Eddie. And
But I
said
would have liked
prefer
Eddie
over him,
to
man.
leave and Balogun to stay. I think.
I think this one on Sunday is so difficult, just with the dynamics to it, with the draw last week. I think Eric Ten Hag will be literally throwing boots at the boys after your performance last week. Guys, let us not do that. So I think it's a crazy one. I don't know what to predict, but I do think Rashford scores.
My prediction is you start off how he's been starting.
Hmm?
You go 1-0 down.
Oh, then United's gonna be happy.
Then he changes.
That's
he
been
changes
our problem
tactic
at the
again.
Emirates. So we've conceded
Early
the first 4 goals in our past meetings very early in the first 3 minutes of the game, eh? And then we're chasing, which makes it hard.
No, facts. Just some gents in the comments. So Keegan Green says, Man United is just a band-run club, hence the wild spending. Once the club is sold and structure sorted, we'll see a different United. E.g. Phil, David Gill and Fergie, those two worked so well together. Al Pacino says, at some point Klopp was offered money when Liverpool was still running against City and he decided to invest it in the youth. Tielo says, Chelsea's not winning the league now. Buying a lot of players with no immediate plan, mostly for future, considering they stick with Pochettino. They might, once they start clicking properly.
I agree.
Michaela Andrews says, you guys are saying a lot.
Wow.
You guys are saying a lot, but I'm just rooting for the man in the Arsenal shirt.
Come on now.
Grace says, y'all don't mention City at all. Have Man City at the back of your head before speaking about the Prem. Okay.
So come on then, please.
Bruh City, please come on, bruh.
Yeah, Keegan Green also. Keegan Green says. Keegan Agonia says Daya has no team. Yes, he doesn't still have a team. Keegan Green says Manchester. I love my club, but they really fumbled this Mason Greenwood situation. Having read the club statement, there's more questions than answers. And Christopher Jade says, who's scared of United's midfield? Cool, bro. We'll see on Sunday. Football Fanatic says Man United need to play Sancho as a false 9 if they want to win the game. I agree. Because Martial, I feel like play Martial.
Who's that? I'm just kidding.
Oh, who's Martial?
He plays 30 minutes a season.
He plays like he doesn't play much. But gents, last time we were on the show, right? We really cooked. Oaks were taking shots. I remember Ants was taking shots at Bruno Fernandes. That man is quality.
I
And
stood with you, bro.
if Kevin
I
De
stood
Bruyne
with you on
says,
Bruno, bro.
if Kevin De Bruyne says, this
You're
guy's
gonna,
a-
you're gonna ride, bro.
They cooked
if
Bruno.
Kevin
You're
De
gonna ride
Bruyne,
on that wave,
They
bro.
Kevin De Bruyne says this guy's a creative
They
machine.
happily cooked him.
And Tony also cooked. I stood, bro. I said I rate Bruno.
didn't cook.
said
I rate him
Bruno
as a
walks
player.
into
I
any
think he's just
team,
an
bro.
unlikable
What a
person.
player.
I said he
I
walks
think
into
I'm
any
with
team,
you on
bro.
that.
I agreed with
He's
you,
just
bro. I said he
unlikable,
walks
but
into-
I didn't cook him,
he's
bro.
No, you
unlikable.
didn't.
But
I,
he's
I
a
rate him as a player.
But
He's just
he's
very
a great
unlikable,
player.
and I'm
He's
so
unlikable.
happy my club doesn't. have him.
but he doesn't.
When
We're not,
walks- he
we're
walks
not,
into
we're not
any
winning. I don't
Premier
like
League
him
team.
either because he gets.
He sucks. I don't
Yeah.
like him,
But
man.
he
But-
walks into any Premier
But
League
in
team.
terms
No,
of
not
in
my
terms
team.
of creativity, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm happy with Trent as my creative man. I'm okay.
Nah, most definitely.
Involvement in goals is one of the best. But yeah,
Chance
We have
creation.
about 2 minutes, gents. Let's just get our predictions and then we out.
yeah.
Dance.
Okay, I still think City, even though they don't have Rodri is now stepping forward, so I think they'll still win
Rodri's
the
a
league.
problem, bro.
City.
And they're getting Nunes from Wolves.
Yeah. Great
Mateus,
buy.
yeah,
Mateus
Mateus
Nunes.
Nunes, quality
Great buy,
player. So yeah, I think
Better
City.
than Paqueta.
I think City will win the league. I still believe that. You know what? I'm not confident about United coming second, but I still believe that we can. I feel like if we get strong and we build on our second half performance, maybe we can revisit it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But I really feel like United can still finish second because the other teams don't look super strong. No one looks super strong. So I still put United second. Arsenal, yeah, I'm a bit, but I'll still give them third. I'm not changing my top four, bro. I'm still going Arsenal, Liverpool fourth. I will go Chelsea fifth, but close fifth to Liverpool. So I don't think I want to change my prediction. Yeah.
Nice.
Ish, yeah, I know, eh? Do I get another chance? Because I never had a chance.
Nah, this is it, bro. This is it.
Now you can have yours the next
Okay.
time. Also.
People's gonna charge, but I must. Liverpool first, City second. Bruh, you go. This is gonna me.
No,
Arsenal third,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna go United fourth.
I'll take that. I'll take a top four, honestly.
Chad.
Okay, me, I'm
And
remaining
Chelsea
with my prediction. Liverpool to win, Arsenal second, City third, and United fourth.
Mine, I'll go City to win, Liverpool in second, Arsenal third, United fourth. That's how I feel it will go.
Chelsea, you're not featuring, brother. What's going on?
I'm not
Let's see if he's gonna feature in his own.
In his own.
I think City win, United second, Arsenal third, Liverpool fourth.
Crazy!
No United there. But for
My
me,
guy could feed Africa with his transfer expenditure. He's still we can come forth. That's wild.
Oh, but they might win a cup. I think they'll win like a FA Cup or something.
Carabao. or
Carabao,
something.
Maybe
Yeah,
Carabao.
Carabao Cup.
Now we'll see. Now for me, it's City or Liverpool. Now City, Liverpool, Arsenal. I had United in fourth, but
Yeah, it's
I'm stuck there between Chelsea and United there.
no,
bro.
but I'm stuck between Liverpool and Chelsea.
You know, United,
I think-
where I have doubts is I don't see them scoring goals freely. Like, the midfielders need to score goals there, and that's the issue for me.
Yeah.
But if Rash plays on the left
Yeah.
and not
Which is
as
gonna-
striker,
It's gonna happen.
then they
We'll
become
see Oyland
deadly.
come in. We'll have Oyland come in and then
Rashford must play. His left is his best position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, thank you so much, boys. I think it's been a fantastic Friday morning to kickstart the weekend. Super Sunday on Sunday, of course, and then international break, which we all hate.
And
Which
quick
we'll
shout
hate
out
with.
to Lyle, bro.
Shout out to
Let's
Lamos.
go.
definitely.
First goal in the Prem.
Come on.
Keep
Now,
on
shout
going,
out,
bro. Keep
Yeah.
on
To
going.
come
We're
for
backing
sure.
you,
We
yeah,
need to
bro.
get him back on the show again.
Crazy.
Now, most definitely.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Facts.
But he's humble.
Yeah, and he held that interview well. Also,
Yeah, now he'll pull through. We'll make it happen. Maybe a nice Zoom one of these days will be cool. But yeah, thank you so much, boys. Chad LaRue, appreciate it, broski, once
Thanks for
again.
having me.
The boysins, I hope you'll have a lovely weekend ahead, and I hope you'll enjoy the football. I'm Jay Paris, your host, and we are out.
Orlando Pirates.